We are rolling.
You ready, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm ready.
How's school today?
Good.
What'd you learn?
We're reviewing stuff.
What?
We're reviewing stuff for Team Ready. Like actual stuff.
What were you doing at midnight last night when I came in your room and you had a light and you tried to hide it under the covers?
Reading.
Reading what?
Book.
What book? Because you never produced a book.
Are you reading your sister's diaries again?
Dear diary.
What were you reading?
I was reading a book called Duke.
Duke? What's it about?
It's about a boy and his dog.
I would think of
But-
Duke. It would be a dog.
Dog, yeah.
But so it starts out as this kid, and he's watching his friend leave that town, and he's moving to Portland, and his dad's fighting World War I.
I don't know why you're
Which
looking
one
at me.
was
I
in
didn't.
1944?
It's World War II.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Who won, by the way?
We did. I think we did win that
Yeah,
one.
we might have won.
Eh.
After the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor,
Yeah.
we went full tilt.
Yeah.
We won all of them. They just don't tell you that. They rewrite the history books.
And so there's this thing where they have to. Some kids are donating their dogs to the
So it's like
military,
a war dog?
basically. But so Hobie Hansen, the main character, donates his dog Duke, and then he starts missing his dog really bad. So he's trying everything to get him back.
So he leaves and tries
Did
to
you make a
run
movie off
find
of this?
I believe so.
But it wasn't called Duke.
It was Max.
Matt.
Warhorse. They made a movie called Warhorse, which is the same story.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go.
Basically, but with a horse.
Come on.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You usually come, don't you? Till you get in trouble and get picked up. Just don't do nothing stupid.
What's up?
You got that graded. That's all graded down back.
Snakes are happy.
That's what I like to see. Snakes up on the log.
Snakes are happy.
Yeah, like I noticed as soon as I took it off and I snipped the sandwich and I
What's on your pants, Sebastian? What is that on your pants?
Right here?
I think it's a piece of duct tape.
Yeah.
Why do you have duct tape on your pants?
You got a hole there?
No.
You know what a serial killer is?
Person that kills.
You know where they get most of their victims from? You don't know?
What would you think?
Let me read something to you.
What would your top guess?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'll tell you, it's not pretty blonde girls in a park.
Yeah.
I know that.
Whenever.
I got this one. FBI says there are 35 predators driving the roads of the U.S. looking for victims every day. It can happen in rural areas anytime. I don't want to go into the details, but a friend's 4-year-old daughter was abducted and murdered by a predator that pulled off the interstate to get gas, then drove down a rural road looking for a victim. She was looking for her dog that had ran away. Shit is real. Took over 20 years to catch the piece of shit, but we caught him.
Dang.
You know what a rural road is?
Kind of like where we live.
There you go.
Yeah, that'd be a rural road.
Good
Like,
guess.
not exactly like in the big city, but
The FBI says there's 35
predators.
serial killers that just drive around in trucks. Big rigs.
Yeah.
Like off the 40 interstate.
Like
Big.
the
And then
cat-
run 641 past our house up to, Paducah and Kentucky and Paris and all that. Just truck drivers.
Looking for people.
looking for people to kill. How'd you get to school this morning?
Bus.
Did you leave your books on the bus, or did you? No. What did you do? Get in a fight?
No.
Was there?
We have
was
to
a
go.
fight
We
on
have to go to the bus. We have to go see your principal and the bus driver because they said you got in a fight on the bus. And they said you've been smoking on the bus too.
What?
Yeah.
I can tell my mom's face this is a joke.
No,
No,
it's not a joke.
it's not a joke,
It is not a
son.
joke, absolutely not.
I'm gonna give you one more
Not funny.
chance right now before you get an ass whipping. I'm gonna turn this off and just beat your ass. We're gonna go outside. How did you get to school today?
I literally rode the bus. I have not gotten in a fight or smoked on the bus.
So you
I
rode
don't
the
know
bus.
what you're talking about.
You do. Well, I know how you got to school today. I know you weren't on the bus.
Yeah.
And I know it's not the first time. So let's try again. How did you get to school today?
I hitchhiked
You
most of
hit.
the way.
Most of the way?
And then one of our neighbors took me to school
So
Where did
was
he
the
get
mo-
you from?
on the side of the road.
No
Where
shit,
at?
where?
Right at the entrance of the neighborhood.
That's not most of the way. That's 1 out of 10 miles.
You're lucky it wasn't further. Because it probably
fuck were you
might
doing?
not have been the neighbor.
Like the door wouldn't unlock. So when I finally unlocked it, the bus wasn't anywhere to be seen because I heard the bus pull up. And then
You know I'm gonna whip your ass for lying to me more than any of the rest of it.
no, I seriously swear that the door would not
I
unlock.
seriously swear that the fucking door opens just fine because I go in and out of it every morning and every night. And Cody got out of it and your mom got out of it just fine. So let me tell you what happened because it's happened about a dozen times now. I wake you up at 6:30. I make you get down out of your bunk bed and go to the bathroom so that you have moved and I know you are out of bed.
Yeah,
You
and-
walk your ass back in there and you lay down on the... I've seen it. I've done it. I came in there and woke you up a second time 3 days ago. You go back in there because you stay up all night and I get home at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock or midnight and I walk in your room and not one single time have you ever been asleep. Your bedtime is 9 o'clock. What do you mean okay? Like you don't fucking know. 3 hours later, I come home and you're awake, fucking around with shit in your bed. What do you got a lighter in your bed for?
I haven't taken it out ever.
Why is it there?
I don't know.
You know if you even spark that thing, those sheets will catch fire.
Yeah,
You catch a
yeah.
fire in there, it'll burn the house down. They don't put fires out here. They stand around and keep your neighbor's house from burning down. You will burn our house down.
Like
That's
no
why I don't
joke,
spark
brother.
it.
Well, why the fuck is it there then?
Because I've never taken it out.
Well, then take it out.
You are
brother.
missing the point altogether. Why is it there? I didn't put it there. What do you mean you've never taken it out?
It's been up there for, I don't know.
Not okay. So how many times have you hitchhiked to school?
This is the first time. Ever, seriously.
Really? Because the man came here today that took you to school. He said it didn't seem like it was the first time.
It was. It's the first time that I've hitchhiked to school.
Really? Well, how else have
Wait
you
a
gotten
minute.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, how else have you gotten there outside of the bus?
Mom or Cody.
Yeah, we didn't even know Cody was taking you to school. Cody covered for you and didn't say shit about it.
That was awfully nice of him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Mom has taken you to school 6 times in the last 2 months because you have fallen back asleep. So we're going to go in there. We're going to go in there this weekend and we're taking everything out of your bedroom and we are giving it to the Goodwill. Giving it to the kids' home, one of the churches here in town. And you will have a cot and you will have a foot locker just like in boot camp. And all of the shit that you get to have has to fit in that boot. That's the only thing that'll be in that room.
You know what would have happened, son, if somebody else would have picked you up, not somebody that your dad knew? That wouldn't have been good, brother. This ain't no joke. Your dad, I mean, he ain't just yelling at you for no fucking reason. He's yelling at you because he cares. You know?
What made you think you were going to hitchhike to school?
Right.
If this is the first time you've done it.
Yeah. Like, what made you think, fuck,
Why
I'm
did
just
you
gonna
walk
put my
out? Why did
thumb out
you walk out the door and start walking down the street?
instead of
I
not
thought I was going to be
walking
able to
back?
catch the bus at the beginning of the neighborhood.
So, when you didn't catch the bus, why did you not walk back to the house?
Because it
Mom.
was 9:20.
Okay,
It's
still.
7:20.
That's better than getting fucking picked
It
up by
wasn't
somebody.
7:20. Yeah, okay, yeah.
could've.
It took me 10 minutes to walk to the front of the neighborhood.
Here's what I want to know. when your options are go home and get in trouble or hitchhike and put myself
Right.
in danger, when did hitchhike and put myself in danger become the better option?
Yeah.
Do you know that when Dad called me and told me that you hitchhiked to school, I threw up in our front yard because I was so freaked out over it?
It's not a good alternative. So.
You know you have to be punished. So what should that punishment be?
Take all that stuff away. I won't have anything to do.
I don't let you use your shit anyways because you're always in trouble. That's not a punishment. That's just some shit that needs to happen.
You don't want to go away like your sister, do you?
You can't even find your clothing.
Or your shoes, which was why you were late the last time.
See, we already made a video talking about this. This is the second video right here. A lot of people said a lot of shit. No more phone. You don't have a phone. You already had that taken away. No PlayStation for 30 days and make him write 1,000 times, I will never hitchhike again, and with strangers, and will proceed to be on time to catch the school bus from Monday till Friday until I'm old enough to drive a car on my own. 1,000 sentences? That's not really shit to you. You've written thousands of sentences. Scott Jones, you must know some cop friends that can come get him and tell him he's going to Child Protective Services. Would scare the shit out of him than dropping him off at the airport. We're going to take you to, we're just going to send you to your grandma's and let you live with grandma for a while. Let you see, you think you have it so bad here. Make him go around and pick up brass at tactical response by hand.
That's
That's
not bad.
That's not bad because that needs done, and we've got a bunch of brass here.
No.
I've done that personally.
Well, that's
Okay,
that's
now,
not the
it's
end. It's
not
going
a-
to be a whole
yeah.
bunch of stuff. You're going to be busy. Fuck that shotgun shells. The way, that way, you know you're not picking up anything worth value. I remember having to pick up cigarette butts and pull weeds at a car dealership for my dad was the general manager of. As soon as I was out of school, I went straight there to do any bitch work that he could think of. I think that what sucked the most is I had to do what everyone said when it came to that. So when I was done with one chore, they were ready for me with something else no one else wanted to do. Did you see those 2 dump trucks of sand out there?
Yeah, I'm looking at that one right now.
We're going to have you, that's one of the things you're going to do. You're going to move all that sand. And there's 20 tons of sand, I think. You're going to move it all with a shovel and a wheelbarrow. You're going to move it all. That'll take a couple months probably. But that's what you're going to do that till dark. Stage a kidnapping, make him think twice about not telling anyone where he's going. A lot of people said that.
There's multiples of that.
Some of these guys did that shit for a living. That was a good option. Take his phone, take his game, no extras for a good while, and tell him how he fucked up. Some people are, it's no joke, man. People are crazy.
Huh?
Make him donate the Xbox to a kid's shelter.
There you go.
I wouldn't say anything yet to him, then have a random creepy motherfucker pick him up next time. Why does my phone keep doing this?
Yeah, mine was doing it too.
What's
Have
it?
the creepy mind fuck the shit out of the kid so he doesn't have any interest in getting into another hitchhiker's ride for a while. Times aren't what they used to be. Even though I picked up people on the road, I'm almost hands-on pistol checking a motherfucker out. You guys are far too soft. Taking or even breaking anything he didn't work for is pointless. He has nothing in it. Things I hated as a kid, writing sentences that usually started with 10,000, no joke, or pages of blind copying, silent treatment, and I mean silent as in not a word for any reason, not for food, money, pain, nothing. 3 to 4 days is a good start. After about 2 weeks of the old grounding don't work because you can sleep or read. Much like in prison, you can get creative. Stop and think this one out. Here. much like in prison, stop and think this one out. There is a lot on the line. It's going to be interesting for certain. And if you ever want to sell your Tahoe, leave me a message.
No.
Your kid has balls, man.
Yeah.
Destroying the Xbox costs you money. Make him move sand with a shovel for a day or grade the parking lot with a garden rake. Well, that was this morning, 3 hours ago. The sand just showed up here an hour ago. Rooster Shooter 76. Go visit a military school one weekend when they're having an open house. There are quite a few in the South. That may scare him straight. Don't say anything, but make sure he misses the bus tomorrow and have someone he doesn't know, but you do, kidnap him. GPS his phone, bro. Do like my dad would do. Let him know he's in big trouble. Let him suggest the punishment, then let him sit and stew over it. The waiting was always the worst of the punishment. No matter how hard the spanking, no matter what I chose, the result was always a spanking. Take him to the police station or have someone from law enforcement talk to him. Maybe he does not know what can happen to young children hitchhiking. I also would be honest with him. For every action there is a consequence. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I would take something away from him and have him work it off. My daughter is 21 and we have always been honest with each other. It is so nice to have an honest relationship, unlike the relationship with my parents. I'm 60 years old and I hitchhike alone, even when I only did it a few times. Good luck, be thankful he is okay, and you found out before something bad happened. John Willis, I have a dumb, random question. I always see you guys drinking the pink drink. What is it? Somebody already answered him. Swanee Nutrition, Amino 6. Alex Gomez, very good customer of ours. The Xbox is a good idea. I can see doing that to my son and making him hitchhike, or make him hitchhike and have someone abduct him special forces style and keep him blindfolded and tied up for a few hours. That was my thought, somebody said. We were going to have you smash your Xbox up with a baseball bat out there. I think as a collective, we all know the kid is smarter than he plays off to be. So I agree with others when a layer of hardcore honesty needs to be talked about as well. Explanations are a rare thing these days, and I wish I had more of them as a kid. Adult explanations, not the kid shit. I would do the honest thing after the staged kidnapping. You should buy a Chinook and make it into a flying store.
A Chinook?
It's a big helicopter.
Oh.
It would scare me to death. I know it's too late, however, you should have one of your Spec Ops guys pick his ass up, kidnap him, and make the kid think that it's the end for him. Put the fear of God in him, and what could happen if he were picked up by the wrong psychopath on the highway. It may be tough to do because ideally he would be hitchhiking again then when it's done, but he needs to know what could happen to his ass by some crazy motherfucker out there. Man, I keep looking at that Blazer. Fuck, that thing's nice. I say get a cop buddy to pick him up. That would scare him. Wow, I can't wait to see part 2. My dad told me it was all about knowing what my buttons were and how to push them. If taking my Nintendo for a couple weeks didn't work, a leather gun belt to my ass usually did. He made sure I knew he wasn't fucking around. Another guy says it's funny as hell, but kind of scary in today's society. I hope the young one honestly learns the true lesson. Another dude says, I know this won't be helpful, but I hitchhiked. Oh, no, we're not going to read that.
And not only, if you were in California and did that, it wouldn't not only got you in trouble, it would have got your mom and dad in trouble. You got to think about that shit too, son.
Why didn't you just go back and have mom take you to
Yeah.
school? She doesn't even fucking really yell at you.
That's a question. It begs
You
an
guys
answer.
probably wouldn't have been up by then.
Are you fucking... I get my fucking ass up to get you up.
Yeah, he woke you up.
At 6:30.
Your dad's shot by 8 or before.
I don't have to be here. I get up to get you up for school. I get up 2 hours before I even need to leave. You get up 30 minutes before you have to leave. Because you're busy fucking around every night rather than going to bed. We can pull a trailer right up to that room. We'll start with that. Get rid of all that junk in there. You obviously don't fucking need it. You can't find anything.
You got the cover.
I bought it anyways. You don't need a cot. You can sleep on a damn blanket on the floor. Fucking I did it for years.
I did it for 3 weeks.
He's got
Come
carpet.
here.
It ain't like he's sleeping. They go camping.
I sleep in the front car.
So you throw him in the bag, throw him in the water. I was gonna waterboard you.
Can we put a chicken in there? with it?
Yeah, but Jeff stopped that quick.
No, you didn't. You didn't stop.
No, no, no.
And you lied twice, sitting right here,
Yeah.
right to our face. That's worse than the hitchhiking, I think.
I'm just as
So what,
bad.
you're gonna learn how to waterboard now?
Not learn.
I'm gonna learn how to do something.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna learn how to do it.
You know the best way to learn, right? Is
Have it done.
demonstration.
Yeah.
Watch one, do one, teach one.
Definitely.
Hey, what?
Aw.
Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah, I know, he's crazy. You know
Yeah.
what he's talking about. Everybody wants to do hero shit
No,
until it's time
until
to do hero
time to
shit.
do it.
Try anything else. Within reason. Waterboarding's within your reason? Huh?
Alright, turn that shit off.
Yeah.